Hello and welcome. I am the OGGO Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today. Episode 100. Yes, triple digits, we hit it. Episode 100 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. If you missed the last episode, you can click the I in the top right of the screen and go check that out. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of this series. And as always, check out that video description for our Linktree link to all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. Also in the video description is information on channel memberships. $5 a month for ad-free extended length videos, merch discounts, and more. Go check out that video description for more information about channel memberships. Episode 100. We got two races on tap for you today. I-55 and Port Royal. Port Royal being a showcase race. Haven't raced at either one of these tracks before with this car. Let's not waste any time. Get headed down to Missouri and I-55 Raceway. All wrapped up here with qualifying. Oh my goodness. Qualifying is done here at I-55 Raceway. We timed in top of the board P1 here at I-55. Almost broke the 13-second barrier, the 12-second barrier, but we were unable to do so. We'll start P1 of heat race number 1. Let's hit the track, get this going. Top 5. I should figure out if it is the top 5 to the A main, but here we go. Ready to go. Green flag is out. It is top 5 to the A main. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Top 5 to the A main, top 2 to the qualified dash. 10 laps is the distance here at I-55 Raceway in heat race action. Ooh, Mikey Thompson giving us a run for our money on the top side there through the first circuit of the raceway. But we're going to lead lap number 1. We will lead lap number 1. Tanner Vandertup settles into the second position. Mikey Thompson drops back to third with Brett Thompson now in fourth and Ricky Cox rounding out your top 5 as we complete lap number 2. Got a decent gap here, so I'm going to give you guys a little ASMR, if you want to call it that. Sights and sounds of the Street Stock Regional Dirt Series from I-55 Raceway. We'll come back to you with 1 lap to go. As we come off of turn number 4, white flag is in the air. We've got about a 2-second lead over Tanner Vandertup. Tanner Vandertup. All right, I'll stop my blibber blabber. Off of 4, checker flag is in there. That's another heat race win. Another heat race win for us. This time coming at and from I-55 Raceway. Tanner Vandertup will go through to the qualified dash with us. Sorry, Mikey Thompson comes home third with Ricky Cox in fourth and Brett Thompson in fifth. Those guys will also transfer through to the A main. A main time here from I-55 Raceway. And like I said, we're going to go boop and boop, 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 boop. Doing that just in case we need to run the top side. Car had a little too much RPM for that, so compensating for that, and it was a little tight when we went to the top, so compensating for that as well. A main is up next. Plum Street Paint Store in their penultimate race as primary sponsor on the car wants us to finish in the top 5. We're starting third. Let's see how we do. A main up next.
Over the land.
All right, A-Main, gritted and ready to rock here from I-55 Eric Erickson, starting 20th, finished 5th in Heat 4. Starting in 5th, finishing 5th in the Qualified Dash is Blake Schneekloth. Finishing 2nd in the Qualified Dash, Adam Tiernan's going to start 2nd. We finished 3rd in that very same Qualified Dash. We're going to roll from the 3rd position here at I-55 Raceway. Say it with me, we are ready to go. Green flag is out. Green flag is out. We are underway here in the A-Main at I-55 Raceway. Loosened up the car a tick. Got a little less RPM going here so we can go to the top side if needed. But we don't need it just yet because we're going to grab 2nd here without going to the top side. Just traffic cones. I wonder who knocked those into the road. We're going to go top side now as we have cleared Tiernan and Vanden Top here. For 2nd, Jurens is out too. The race lead, Crab walking down the front straightaway. We still got a little too much rip'em down off this top side, so we could have gone even taller. We are closing in on Brandon Jurens for the race lead. Crab walking Brandon Jurens at that. Look at those traffic cones in the middle of the racetrack. Tisk, tisk, whoever did that. Closing in on Brandon Jurens. I wonder if we can reel him in a little bit more on the bottom of the track. Let's try it here. Through 1 and 2. We're going to have a good run through the corner there. Drag race down the backstretch. He's going to have the advantage. Oh, he knows we here now as he goes back to the bottom to try to protect. We're going to go to the top side now, see if we make anything happen on the top side of the racing surface. Ooh, good run off of turn number 2. We're going to reel him in a little bit as we hit the red line on the tachometer down there in the bottom right. Oh, good run off of 4. Going to dive to the inside. Slide job for the race lead. We'll have the spot, but drag race down the back straightaway. We don't have it solidified just yet, but off of 4, Jurens still has the spot. We're going to have a good run off of 2. Dive down the corner, down the back stretch. We're going to slide up and park it on his nose, and look at that. To the top. P1, new race leader. We're going to kill these traffic cones. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to unalive these traffic cones even more. Man, this car is ripping right now. We are top spot with 9 laps completed. Feels so slow. Brandon Jurens still is 2nd. Adam Tiernan 3rd. Cam Jurens is 4th. Blake Schneekloth currently in 5th. If I remember correctly, there was a Vanden Top up there at the beginning of this race. So I wonder what happened there, but there are cars all over the track right now. So we're going to scrape the outside wall down the front stretch and complete lap number 11. 11 laps complete. We are the race leader. Brandon Jurens is in 2nd right behind us, trying to reel us back in. We'll have to see what he can do as this race progresses on. But right now, we've got him by about half a second. We work to the inside of 20th place, Margie Brooks. Jurens closes in quite a bit. Now Eric Erickson running 90. He's going to go top side and give us the room there. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Tommy Richardson now in the inferior 25 car, and 18th going to go a lap down as we complete lap number 14. 26 remain. Jessica Robinson in front of us now in 17th. Got to watch out for that body slam by Brandon Jurens. He's infamous for that. Robinson, wisely drives to the top side, give the race leaders some room through 1 and 2. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's very respectful of you. Going to earn a lot of brownie points for that. 24 to go. So we have 16 laps now completed. And Jurens is right there. Trying to make me worried, but I'm not worried. He's going to have to move us out of the way, which is not implausible for him. But he's going to have to move us out of the way if he wants to get by us. I want this points championship, and I want it bad here with the street stock at the regional level. Billy Green running 15th, about to go a lap down. In front of him is one of the Thompsons. That's Brett Thompson. Mikey's in the green car. Billy Green, ironic, isn't it? Billy Green goes a lap down. Brett Thompson also goes a lap down as we start to extend our race lead. Oh, wow. As we hit the halfway point, turn of events here in the second position, Adam Tiernan now has the runner-up spot as he gets by Brendan Jurens. Cam Jurens is in fourth. Blake Schneekloth is fifth at the halfway point of this one. And Adam Tiernan has turned it on here lately, jumping to the second spot and reeling us in. Now about a little teeny tiny bit over half a second behind us is Tiernan in second. We've got to navigate around these slower cars expertly if we want to keep this lead. Tiernan seems to be very, very quick these last few laps. We're going to look to the inside of Patrick Barnes. He sees the purple nose and goes, oh, crap, that's the leader. Let me get out of the way. We'll give him some room. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We'll thank you after the race is over. We continue on in the race lead in front of Adam Tiernan. Good race so far here from I-55, and Jurens has caught Tiernan again, trying to get the runner-up spot back as we complete lap number 25. 15 remain here in this one, and we've been out front since like lap 7 or 8. We got by Brandon Jurens. 14 now remain here at I-55. We're getting good runs off the corners and into the corners specifically as well. But Adam Tiernan not giving us any breathing room here in this one as he rides in position number 2. But we're going to gain a little bit of time there off of turn number 2 as Tiernan falls back a couple car lengths. Closing in, we are on Ricky Cox, trying to put him a lap down. Tiernan is right there once again as Cox goes a lap down. Ooh, Cox drops to the bottom, blocks any sort of run Tiernan was going to have. Tiernan's not going to be happy about that. This time by 30 laps complete, 10 to go here from I-55 Raceway. We are still the race leader. Adam Tiernan is second. Brendan Jurens is third. Cam Jurens fourth. And Blake Schneekloth rides in P5. A little bit of a wonky entry there into turn number 1 after the contact with the slower car. But we will hold on to the spot as the laps wind down in this one. 8 laps to go here at I-55. We've been clean and green so far in this one, have not been slowed by any caution flags. Gonna have a real shallow entry into turn number 1 this time. It's gonna allow Tiernan to close in on corner entry. We're gonna get a good exit and pull a little bit of a gap there on him. But this time by, with 6 laps to go, he's not letting us get too far away. We're getting a really good exit, especially off of turn number 2, as we... Oh, Jurens now makes the move, throws the slider, drives back to the runner-up spot as we now have a fistful of phalanges flying in the air. 5 laps to go. Yes, I know it's dumb to say, and no, I don't care. It's a thing that I say, and I think it's funny. Oh, Brandon Jurens heavy contact with that slower car as he's now picked up the pace here in the last few laps, drives back to the second position in front of Adam Tiernan. We have a gaggle of vehiculars running in front of us, and we're going to have to navigate this expertly if we want to hold on to the race lead and the race win. We'll have 2 laps to go. 2 sticks in the air this time by 2 laps to go. 2 to go this time by. You saw the red nose of Brandon Jurens peeking a little bit there through 1 and 2. Off of turn number 4, Doctor's jacket is in the air. White flag is flying. Final lap here at I-55. Through 1 and 2, no contention there. No issues as we go down the backstretch into turn number 3. Nobody pokes the nose. Off of 4, checkered flag, race win. We're going to get the win here at I-55 in episode 100 of this series. Brandon Jurens comes home second, Adam Tiernan third. Blake Schneekloth rides in fourth, with Cam Jurens rounding out your top 5 here at I-55. A cord touched my foot. I thought it was a bug, but that is your top 5 here at I-55. All completed here at I-55 Raceway. We got the race win. We are going to jump to second in the point standings because of it. Only, 8 points behind Brandon Jurens. That's the red car that we just beat. So this is going to be a good one here throughout the remainder of this season. Brandon Jurens, very, very competitive. Need some water here. We're going to head to the payout window, get our $11,500 for our race win and all of our other stuff from our merch trailer. We're going to leave I-55 with $19,382. We got a showcase race coming up next. Let's head back to the race shop. Back here at the race shop. After our win at I-55, we have a showcase coming up next. I'm excited for this one. We've got to add our trophy to the trophy case first. Regional Dirt Series Street Stock at I-55 race win trophy. Yes, sir. Race number 9 is done. Race number 10 is up next. Showcase race from Port Royal. It's a 50 lapper, so strap in for this one, boys and girls. No repairs needed to the car. No upgrades available because this car's already upgraded 100%. Now, in case you're wondering, I was going back and forth on the difficulty. I settled on like a 103 at the custom level because like the legendary was a little too much, but the expert, which is the one right under it, wasn't enough. It wasn't hard enough. So I didn't want to win every single race, but I didn't want to get blown away every single race. So I found a nice happy medium, and I think it's working out pretty well. So showcase race from Port Royal, the Speed Palace, is up next. First time we've taken this car there. Let's go. All right, heat race time here from Port Royal Speedway. Spent a lot of time in practice trying to get that sponsor bonus. We got it, barely. But then we qualified 24th. So, we're starting 4th in heat race number 6. We got a lot of work to do here on this one. I'm going to, so I had lowered the car. One of the first times I think I've messed with ride heights in this one. I'm going to raise it back up an inch. Hopefully that helps out with the handling of the car because it was a little tight on corner entry, but we'll see what it does. Heat race number 6 coming at you. Here we go. Top 2 do qualify or transfer to the A main. Ready to go. Green flag is out. All right, green flag is in the air. We are racing here from the Speed Palace of Port Royal Speedway. Jessica Robinson going to try to stick her nose in there and grab 4th place on us on this initial circuit around the Speedway. And through 3 and 4, she's going to slide up and body us out of the way, and she's going to grab P4 on us. Oh boy, we got our work cut out for us here as we have 1 lap down. 9 laps remain here, and we got to get to the top 3 if we want to get to the A main straight from the heat race. So far, it's not looking good here in this one. Jessica Robinson got by us for 4th. That's where we started. We're going to get by her right now. There we go. Put us now back into P4 as we complete lap number 2. Got to be careful not to redline this thing too much at the end of the straightaways. I feel like we're closing in on Dylan and Carson Vandentop. It's a Vandentop duo here in 2nd and 3rd here in heat race number 6 at the Port Royal Regional Street Stock Showcase. We drove it hard into turn number 3 that time by. I feel like into the corners is where we really gain a lot. Especially turn 3. We gained a lot there. I think we can put her in the show straight from the heat race. What do you guys think? We'll be halfway home next time by. We're going to dive it in hard and deep into turn number 3. See if we can close in on Dylan Vandentop, who's going to pull us by a couple car lengths there through 3 and 4 that time. Oh boy, halfway home, 5 down, 5 to go. All right, let's see if we can make something happen here. We got a good run off of turn number 2. Dive it hard into turn number 3 on car Dylan Vandentop. We're going to pull side by side. Nothing doing just yet. He'll still have the spot. As we race down the front straightaway. He knows we are here now as he goes back to the top side through 1 and 2. We'll get a good run off of turn number 2. Seems like every other lap he's slow on the go off of turn 2. Got to watch that red line down the back straightaway into the corners. He's going to get slowed up a little bit there off of turn number 4 by his teammate of Carson Vandentop. All right, now off of turn number 2, we're going to have a good run through the middle. It's a drag race down the back straightaway. We're going to make a little bit of not contact, but it's going to slow us both down, but me more than him. And I don't want to run a B main. 2 to go. 2 laps to go in this one. I don't know who the race leader is. Is that Mikey Thompson? No, it's not Mikey Thompson. I don't know who it is, but they're gone. Carson Vandentop is second. Dylan Vandentop third. We are fourth. Top 3 do advance into the A main straight from here. Everybody else goes to a consolation race. White flag. 1 lap to go here in this one. We're going to have a good run off of turn number 2, but so is he. There's a slower car up in front of us. That's going to be the deciding factor here in this one. We'll drive it hard into turn number 3. But we're not going to be able to grab this spot. Hold on. Contact with the lap car. No. We'll come home 4th and have to run B main. Poop on a pooper. We'll have to start 6th in the B main. Mikey Thompson does get the race win, so good for him. Carson Vandentop comes home 2nd. They will transfer through to the qualified dash. And Dylan Vandentop in 3rd goes to the A main. Everybody else is going to have to run a consolation race. A main time here, Port Royal. We won the B main by 13 seconds. Yeah, it was a doozy. So we're going to start 19th on the field here. As our primary sponsor. Oh, I'm sliding down in my chair. Hold on a second. As I was saying, this is the final race with Plum Street Paint Store as our primary sponsor. Let's send them out with a bang. Starting 19th. 50 laps here at the Port Royal Showcase. Here we go. A-Main is gridded and ready to rock here from Port Royal. Tanner Vandentop starting 11th. He finished 11th at the qualified dash. Starting in the 15th position, finishing 3rd. In Heat 3 is Jeremy Cross. Finishing 3rd in Heat 5, Blake Schneekloth is going to start from the 17th position. And we won the B main. We're going to start from the 19th position. Plum Street Paint Store wants a top 5. Ready to go. Green flag is out. 50 laps in the Port Royal Street Stock Showcase. Send it off here into turn number 1. Billy Green gets a good run there on the outside. Quickly falls back behind us, though, as we're going to gain 1 spot here over Dylan Vandentop. There's so many Vandentop's. We're going to go way high, way higher than I want to. They are through 3 and 4. We got a good run off of 4 down the front straightaway into turn number 1. 1 lap complete. We're already up to 15th and going for more. Going to get to the inside of Schneeklaw for 14th there. Going into turn number 3, he's going to bite back on the top side, but off of 4, we'll have the run. P14. P14 on the field now, started 19th up to 14th, plus 5 on our starting position. Jeremy Cross runs in the 13th position right in front of us. We got a clean line of cars in front of us down the back stretch. And as we go into the corner, everybody disperses to their own line, top, bottom. It doesn't matter. Everybody goes every which way. Into turn number 1 down the front stretch. We're going to get to the inside of Cross. We'll grab 13th, and we'll quickly grab 12th as well. Blue lights blaring here in this one as we're going to grab a Kmart Blue Light Special 2 for 1. We're trying to grab even more and get by Tanner Vandentop and go to 11th. We're up to 12th now, plus 7 on our starting position. Oh, bad corner 1 and 2 for us there. We're going to lose 12th spot to Brewster, as we are kind of 3 wide a little bit, but Brewster's going to send it in on the bottom side there. Vandentap on the top. Tanner Vandentap this time, not Carson or Dylan. Tanner Vandentap. As we have 5 laps to go, we ride. And now 12th position as we get by Vandentap. No opening there on the top side. We'll keep it on the bottom. We'll go to the inside of Adam Tiernan. He'll have a good run there on the top side. We'll have a better run there on the bottom. We'll slide up behind him back to P11 now as we now try to reel in Heath Brewster as I have a sneeze brewing up here. Here it comes. Oh, sorry about that. I don't pause races unless my hard drive stops recording. All right, Tiernan now looking at the bottom, trying to grab 11th from us, but no dice, sir. We're going to hold on to that spot as we have 7 laps complete. 7 are complete. Heath Brewster runs in the 10th position in front of us, and everybody's starting to get spread out here in this one. That is exactly what I did not need, as we're going to come around here, complete lap number 8. Got a little clear track in front of us. We're able to lay down a heater of a lap, a 20.236. This lap's probably going to be even better. 9 laps complete this time by. Still a long way to go in this one. 20.173. We still have a little bit of room to grow here and gain a few more spots. Oh, big contact in front of us as Jurens gets into it with, I'm not sure who that other car was, but Brandon Jurens gets a little wibbly wobbly, bibbly bobbly, and it gets wooed and slowed there off of turn number 4. We're going to look to the inside of Heath Brewster through 1 and 2. Nothing doing. We'll stay P11. He stays P10. Through 3 and 4. We're going to go to the bottom. Brewster stays on the top side. He'll hold on to the spot for now. Blip the throttle as we get into turn number 1. Get it off the red line. Oh man, we are so close to jumping into the top 10. This is just like Eldora. Brewster closing in on Jurens now. And we are closing in on Brewster. Let's send it in here hard. We'll slide up in front of Brewster. P10. We've now gone +9 on our starting position as we've jumped into the top 10. We'll complete lap number 13, this time by 37 laps remain as we are closing in now on Brandon Jurens. Brandon's in the red car, Cam's in the black car. Remember, it's backwards. Oh boy, we got a good run here off at 2. We're going to send it in hard into turn number 3 on the inside of Jurens. Oh boy, I tried to not body him, even though he's bodied me plenty of times in this series. My microphone keeps sliding down, and I don't want that. Raise it up a little bit there. Oh, we're going to get into Jurens, and he goes around. Oopsies. Oopsies. Caution is out. All right, we're going to restart from the 9th position. Oh, no, I can't believe the caution came out. Ready to go. Green flag is back out. Green flag is back out as we have 16 laps completed, this time by 34 remain. Remember, Plum Street Paint Store, the current sponsor on our car, wants a top 5. And since this is the last race with them as our primary sponsor, we have to give them a top 5. Jurens only lost 1 spot because of that, and it was me. Or, I'm sorry, it was Tiernan. So, no big deal, right? Right? Is that what we're going to call it? No big deal? I seriously wasn't trying to spin him out. It just kind of happened. So, unfortunate, yes, but it happens. Yeah, I mean, he's still right where he was when the caution came out. So, yeah. All right, now looking to get to the inside of Riley Crimmins. Off of turn number 2. We're going to ride in position number 9. I think we might have plateaued or stagnated here in this one as we're not really closing in on anybody in front of us. And as I say that, we get a heck of a run off of 4 down the front stretch on the 8th place car of Riley Crimmins. We're to the inside of Crimmins down the back stretch. We're going to have a good opening here into turn number 3. Crimmins gets a great run through 3 and 4 and will grab the spot back from us as we stay P9. If I want to get the spot, I'm going to have to somehow get in front of Crimmins. Let's try a slide job. No, nothing doing. And off at 4. Oh, it's a drag race down the front stretch. Send it hard into turn number 1. Can we clear Crimmins? Not quite. Crimmins gets a good launch off at 2. And we'll maintain the 8th spot. Man, we are so close to the top 5. I can almost taste it. Oh, I had to get off the throttle there in the middle of the front stretch. I think Brian Clausen is slowing down Riley Crimmins. That's what's really slowing the both of us down here. I think once we can dispose of Clausen and put Clausen in the rear view, we'll be able to really pick up some speed here. We've been slowed by 1 caution flag. We're closing in on the halfway point of this one. Oh man, there's a gaggle of cars right in front of us. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 6, 5th and 4th. 26 laps to go. That was our fastest lap of the race with a 0.94, I think it was. Riley Crimmins is starting to pull away from us, but we're not going to give up at all through this one, as we're going to close in a little bit there through 3 and 4. Oh boy, that was a terrible one. Got way tight on corner entry there and had to get out of it way too early. I was trying to just drive it in real deep and let the car slide up in front of Crimmins, but no dice. Crimmins is looking to the inside of Clausen. That's probably... Oh, big contact. Oh, my goodness. Crimmins and Clausen get together. Clausen goes around. Caution is out. I didn't cause that one. Can't blame me. All right, we're going to restart here from the 8th position now. Oh, I didn't know Ken Schrader was up in this one. So, here, ready to go. Green flag back out. All right, I have to get to the bottom. We're on the bottom. Okay, good. All right, we're going to try to grab some spots here, looking out to the inside. As we restarted from 8th, looking to the inside of 7th place, Ken Schrader now. Got to watch out for Heath Brewster. He's behind us. He wants a spot on us here. So we're going to get to the... Oh, boy, big door slam there on Kenny Schrader. Certainly didn't mean to do that. I thought we had him cleared. We're to the inside of Schrader. He's going to have a big head of steam built up there on the top side. A little bit more contact there with old Schrader. Off of 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. They're too wide in front of us. We just got to keep our nose clean. We just got to pass 3 more cars here in the next 21 laps. That's 1 car every 7 laps, right? 1 car every 7 laps. Got to watch out for Schrader and Crimmins here. I have a feeling they're going to become very good friends very shortly, because Schrader sliding up quite a bit there on corner exit. Just got to keep an eye and keep the nose clean. Schrader trying to slide up in front of Crimmins now. Off of 2. Give Schrader the spot. We're now going to try to slide to the inside of Riley Crimmins. And off of 4, it's a drag race down the front stretch. Contact with Crimmins as we go into 1. We're to the inside of Crimmins. Crimmins, little slideaways through the corner, but Crimmins will hold the spot. Gosh darn it, we're so close. As we go into 3, Crimmins pulls a couple car lengths on us here and settles back into the 7th position. We ride in P8, plus 11 on our starting spot. We remember started in the 19th position. Remember how the old NASCAR Heat games would give you like the hard charger of the race? I still want that. All right, we got a good run down the front stretch. Let's slide up in front of Crimmins. There we go. Park it on the nose. P7 is now ours. Oh, man, that took way too long. We're now into P7, as now we're going to try to bring Heath Brewster along for the ride with us, as he's going to try to get to the inside of Riley Crimmins. Nothing doing. 16 to go. 16 laps remain here in this one. We're trying to reel in now 6th place Kenny Schrader. We're now plus 12 on our starting position, by the way. This time by 35 laps are complete. We've got 15 laps remaining here in this one. 15 laps remain. Trying to focus in here. I could really use another caution, not going to lie. I would not be opposed as we have 14 laps to go. Riley Crimmon's doing everything they can to kind of reel us back in and grab their spot back. Grab the 7th place spot back. So we're going to have to be very aware of Crimmon's now because they are making a run for it there on the top side through the corners. Not the best entry to turn 3 that I wanted, but we're going to be a little straighter off of 4 as we reel in Schrader. Straighter for Schrader. No, that was dumb. Erase that. Editor, erase that. I'm the editor, by the way. Oh, boy. Now, Riley is right there. We make any mistake, they are going to be able to capitalize hard. 11 laps to go as the laps wind down here at Port Royal. Ten laps to go. We've got 40 in the bag and 10 laps left to go here at the Speed Palace of Port Royal Speedway. A little bit of a shallow entry there into turn number 3. It's going to allow Riley Crimmins to get a good head of steam built up here off of 4. Nothing doing, though. We'll hold on to the spot with 9 to go. 9 laps to go. We ride in position number 7. Off of turn number 2. Crimmins is right behind us, so we have to be on our game here. You see the nose poking in there at the bottom of the screen. We have to be on it here for the rest, for these final 8 laps, as we try to hold off the hard charging Riley Crimmins. Ooh, we're going to pull a couple car lengths on Crimmins there through 3 and 4 as something happened with them through those 2 corners. So we pulled a couple car lengths, able to get a little bit of breathing room here, but it's not going to be long lasted as very next lap they're going to start to close back in on us. And as I look up further in front of us, we are closing in on some slower cars. Got to be aware of that as we approach the back of the field. 5 laps to go next time by. Schrader drops to the bottom to get by the slower traffic. And this is where you got to be careful. Things might happen. 5 laps to go. A fistful of phalanges are flying in the air. 5 laps to go. Schrader did make contact with the slower car of Jesse Wright. Patrick Barnes running in 23rd, trying to get by Jesse Wright for 22nd, as they are side by side down the front stretch. Barnes is going to clear Wright for the spot, so we got to be aware that they are running their own little race right now. We need to be cognizant of that and respectful of that. But they also have to understand that we're way faster than they are, as we're going to make contact with Jesse Wright. We're going to be 3 wide going into turn 1. Oh, we're going to slide up way too much. Riley Crimmins is going to grab, wow, a 3-for-1 deal right there. Let's try to slide Crimmins right back here. Oh, we're not going to have enough room. No. Oh, my goodness gracious. I had no idea that would come into play. Oh, man, I had to get on the binders. I got out of gas. I didn't want to spin Crimmins out because that's just not how I want to do things again. We fall back to the 8th position. We're now plus 11 on our starting spot. This time by Doctor's Jackets in the air. White flag. 1 final trip around the Speed Palace in this Street Stock Showcase. Started from the 19th position, finished our heat race one spot out of the transfer, won the B main by 13 seconds, started 19th, and we're going to come home a respectable 8th place here in the showcase. Here are the official results. Getting the win is Brian Carter. Matty Watkins comes home second. Travis Vandertop will finish third. Fourth is Scott Amison, and fifth goes to the 11 of Mikey Thompson. All wrapped up here from the Port Royal Speedway Street Stock Showcase. We came home, like I said, a respectable 8th place finish after starting 19th. Still second in the point standings, though, but it is now a 2-point deficit to Brandon Jurens as we beat him by 3 spots here at Port Royal. 2 points is the gap. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one. Head to the payout window here, $9,029 for our 8th place finish. That's not very good for a showcase race. So we're going to leave Port Royal with $16,535 in our pockets. Let's head back to the race shop. All righty. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing there. So I think if we would have been in a little better position, we could have finished in the top 5, but it is what it is. No damage to fix or anything like that. No repairs, no immediate repairs to make. So definitely good there. I think a couple good finishes for us here in episode 100. We got a new sponsor to sign, and we're going to have Bicknell Racing Products on the car as primary sponsor for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next 7 races. So 33.20 per race. Ooh, I wonder if that is what the difference would be. I could figure it out, but do I want to? So what is it? So Lucas Oil, Charlotte, Sugarbush, Prairie Creek, Grant Park, Lernerville, Kokomo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I do a little bit of math here, that is so $21.95 times 7, and then it'd be $33.20 times 7. And I want to do equals that plus $26.90, and equals that plus $805. Okay, yeah, the Bicknell Racing Products is $24,045 versus $18,055 for Plum Street Paint Store. So we're going to assign Bicknell Racing Products to the car. All right, Bicknell Racing Products is now emblazoned on the side of our vehicular here. But we've got one more episode for you all this week. That window net is doing nothing, by the way. It needs to be a whole window. But I digress. We've got one more episode for you all tomorrow. We're going to go to Lucas Oil, Charlotte, and Sugarbush. Like I said previously, Charlotte will be the members only exclusive for that video, because race number 14 at the national level is a Charlotte Motor Speedway showcase race. So I definitely want to be able to show that. But Lucas Oil, Charlotte, Sugarbush is going to come up tomorrow in the next episode. But that is going to do it for us here today. Episode 100, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24th. I am the OGGO. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.